Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. When you say insecurity, what easily comes to the mind is Borno State, or any northern part, any northern state that has been, ravaged by some of these bandits. But right now, when you talk insecurity, don't just mention northern state. It has driven home. It's now in the south. And its home is now resident in the southeast, and lawmakers are now beginning to scream. They are now beginning to understand what the likes of ESN, what the likes of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and other prominent people are saying concerning the issue of insecurity. One question that comes to mind: where is Ibubago, that was rightly created by the Southeastern governors? Before we go to the newspaper to find out what it is that's bringing tears in the eyes of Southeasterners, particularly the lawmakers, would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. We're the member representing Omo Neoche constituency in Abia State House of Assembly, Honorable Igwe, has expressed worries over the resurgence of kidnapping, banditry, and armed robbery in the area. The Abia lawmaker lamented that his constituents now live in fear as the current trend has taken a dangerous toll on Umunoche local government area of the state. Igwe disclosed that the perpetrators of the nefarious activities in Umunoche constituency now use Lokpanta cattle market as their den from where they unleash terror on innocent citizens and residents of the area. He spoke while presenting a matter of urgent public importance on the floor of the Abia State House of Assembly. During its plenary session, the legislator called on the security heads in the area to urgently restore the security checkpoints along the vital points in Umunoche constituency and to add more men to the patrol teams. Igbo further urged the Abia Ministry of Homeland Security to liaise with the local vigilante groups in the area to complement other security agencies stationed at the crime-prone areas. In the same vein, the Abia State House of Assembly has directed the clerk of the House to, as a matter of urgency, send a letter of invitation to the executive chairman of Umunoche local government area, the permanent secretary of the State Ministry of Homeland Security, and the chain of Lupata cattle market for an interaction with the House. The Speaker, Right Honorable Chinedum Onyenaya Oche, while rolling out some resolutions of the House at the sitting, said the invitation is aimed at finding lasting solutions to the menaces posed by criminal elements in the local area. Honorable Oji implored the security heads in Umunoche local government area to restore the security checkpoint at strategic locations in the vicinity in order to curb the activities of criminals in the area. Meanwhile, the leadership for Abia State House of Assembly has adjourned Monday 27 September 2021 for continuation of the plenary. Now, the question is, who is doing this? If you check properly, they said it was actually the cattle market. That's now the den of thieves, where they are now, residents and doing all manner of mayhem and insecurity, all manner of social menaces against the local residents. The question is, who's doing this? Are they Fulani Herdsmen? They mentioned, but for them to be resident in the local cattle market, could it be that they are Fulani Herdsmen and the remnants of them remaining there, or is it that they're just camouflaging, using the markets for the cattle market as a camouflage so they can perpetrate evil? Could it be hunger in the land that is causing this? Should we not really be concerned? Do we have to wait for it to knock at the doors of the common man for us to rise up to know that insecurity is a dangerous thing in Nigeria? Are we to keep our mouths shut and begin to watch what happened in the northern part of Nigeria to begin to happen? Now you understand. If, personal opinion now, I said this before and I'll say it again. If creating Ibubago would just be for lip service, or maybe they are actually working, but for a while now they've been out of media coverage. But if truly they are working, then they should be well equipped. How come they talked about the issue of vigilantes? Nobody's talking about Ibubago. How good are they? Are they a group for political situations? Are they security personnel? If they are, where are they? Don't they have branches? Don't they have arms? I asked this before. If ESN seem to be good, why not get ESN leadership, and inculcate them into, let them be answerable to the government of the day. Because these guys are young guys, you can imagine they have one zeal. They are volunteering for the zeal of, why don't you convert that zeal to protecting the people? It's still the same protection, is it not? Protecting the people, train them a lot. But unfortunately, Ibuago is there. They keep saying that yes, they work at some time. Question is, they need to work at all times. This is disheartening, and is gradually driving home. When it gets to the level where some hours ago we heard what happened in Sokoto, where the Sokoto's resident said, "No more. Honestly, we won't take this anymore." The Sokoto resident took the bulls by the horns and tried to get to the bandits. There were some persons, some prominent, high-profile people who were actually, trying to shade out those bandits. Those Sokoto residents said, if you're going to shed them, then just know that you're going to get our wrath. They decided to burn down the property of one of the security personnel there, former colonel, I think, that worked in one of our security agencies, Federal Security Parastata. It didn't end there. They also, burned down some of the properties of the Shesekin, to tell you that these guys are not joking. Life is one. When it comes to the issue of insecurity, 200 million Nigerians being put under siege by some God knows what. Some persons are saying these are foreign, just like some Governor Otom says some of these Fulani herdsmen actually speak French. They don't even understand Fufu. They don't understand Hausa, which means they're foreign guys who think Nigeria is home for them. Otom, I'm just quoting Otom now. It said they've been able to have one or two interactions with, and I found out that they're not even speaking Fufude, they're speaking French, which means they're actually coming from another country entirely and having a field day. Our borders are porous, especially from northern parts. They just walk in, and we ask the question: if we are lacking hands when it comes to the issue of insecurity, security network, security parastatal, why not employ youth? There are able youth out there looking for jobs. Employ them, train them. They're trainable. Train them, man them on our borders. Look, it's so wrong. How many military do we have? How many security agencies do we have? How many can protect an average Nigerian, or an average number of Nigerians per time? That's to tell you that we are understaffed when it comes to the issue of insecurity. These guys work overtime. Increase their hands, reduce their work manpower. So increase their hands, increase their manpower, so that they will reduce the number of persons they are meant to protect part time in a locality. That's where we're going to wrap it up.